Video number 3. Things you should know before you start using AdSense. Before you set up an AdSense account, there are some things that you need to be aware of, because Google is pretty strict when it comes to how you use its ads services. There are countless stories of people getting their AdSense sites banned around the web because they didn't know any better. In this video, you will learn about the things that you need to know and do before setting up your AdSense account, so that you don't become one of the many AdSense rejects on the internet. Things you should know to avoid getting banned by Google. You can set up a site to advertise with Google AdSense to earn some good money, but there are some things that can easily put you on Google's blacklist. Some of them are common sense stuff, but some of them would have required you to read their fine print before signing up. That is why we are going to show you how to proceed the right way while saving you some precious time. Privacy and content policies. First, you should know what kind of content is the kind of appropriate content for Google AdSense sites. Content that violates Google's policies for AdSense are nudity, violence, piracy, and copyright infringement. AdSense ads shouldn't be shown through pop-ups, email, or by third-party software applications. You can experiment with ad behavior and placement to an extent, but not in a way that could exaggerate its behavior and placement. Also, you'll have to disclose that you are using Google Ads to advertise and monetize your website. This can be done through a simple text box on an About page on your site. For more detailed and specific information, check Google AdSense's support page to review important information that may apply to your specific site. Content guidelines. Google tends to be very picky about which sites they approve. Even if your site is approved, it can be banned later if you don't follow Google's content policies for websites. There are common sense guidelines for any serious website owner, but they can sometimes slip under the radar, so you'll learn about the most important right now. First, you need to create enough content for Google to review. This is so you don't just create a site to place ads. That is prohibited. You have to create a site rich in original content. You also have to make sure that you check for misspellings and grammatical errors in your writing. This is because Google is very picky about this aspect. If a site is poorly written and full of grammar errors, it will not be approved. Also, Google pays special attention to sites that are just making sales pitches through their content. Such sites get banned, and the only way to avoid this is by creating original and meaningful content to give your readers and visitors a reason to stay. If Google sees your site as an ad in itself, it will not go through, so work on your content. Design and user experience guidelines. Google cares about the design of your website and how good the user experience is that you provide on it. Website design refers to the themes and templates used, to the colors, to buttons, and to sections. First, your website design must be elegant and minimal. A professional-looking template, appropriate-sized fonts, and normal-sized pictures are appreciated by Google. On the other hand, bright colors, giant fonts, and pictures and empty templates get rejected. Then comes the sections of your page. Google pays special attention to the sections on your site because they are how your visitors navigate on it. You should include an About Us page, a privacy policy page, and a Contact Us page. Those are sections that you'll need to have to get approved by Google, and if you don't have them, you have to get to work and start creating them. Having these sections is important to Google because they want to make sure that websites using its advertising service are serious about their visitors. One thing to remember is to place your name and email address somewhere visible in your About Us page, so Google knows that your site is indeed the site of the person that applied for AdSense and not some spam bot. Traffic sources. Google cares about where AdSense's website's traffic comes from, so if you were thinking about using paid traffic to get clicks, start forgetting about it. Organic traffic, or traffic coming from sources like social media sites, search engines, and traffic engineered through search engine optimization, are the only kinds of traffic approved by Google. If Google detects a site getting paid traffic, it gets banned, so avoid it. Domain name. Your domain name is also important for getting approved. It is as simple as having a top-level domain name to get it approved. A top-level domain name is a unique domain name that has no subdomains on it. For example, if you use a website builder like Wix and choose to use their hosting solution along their free domain, your website domain will be http://user.wix.com/newwebtest. That website has 2 subdomains, and Google does not approve such websites for AdSense. To get your site approved, you'll need a unique domain, and in that case, the domain should be newwebtest.com, a top-level domain name. So make sure to use a domain provider like HostGator.com to buy your domain name. Using other advertising networks. Google doesn't approve sites that are already using another online advertising network. To use AdSense, you can only advertise AdSense ads on your site. Otherwise, your website will get banned from the AdSense network.